puedo darte más que amor. Te amo con todo el corazón.
Now, there are pictures that pop up on the video. That's your dad and your uncle?
I haven't seen this. I'm sure it is. Are they skinny, good-looking guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's them.
Los Dólares. The dollars. It's the dollar dance.
Sounds like they could be the Dos Equis guys.
Yes. The most interesting man in the world.
He speaks Spanish in Chilean.
Better Macarena. That's hilarious.
So when your dad comes out to karaoke,
Yeah.
what does he sing?
He goes for Elvis. Always.
Usually it's
always
Elvis.
Elvis. Yeah, it's always Elvis.
Always Elvis.
Or Skinnerd.
Was Elvis... See, now that's a curiosity to me, because I said to Danny jokingly, your dad opened for Elvis, and Danny said he never left the country. But I wonder if
He never did?
No, Colonel Parker couldn't leave the country. Colonel Parker didn't have a passport.
Right. I remember the movie.
So Elvis wanted to leave, and Colonel Parker, no, we cannot.
I thought he went to Japan at one point. No,
I don't think so.
Probably
no, just Hawaii.
After Colonel? Wow, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
poor Elvis.
They put an accordion in there. When was the last time you heard an accordion?
They go all out.
Bugs by Pearl Jam on the Vitalogy album in '94. I'm serious.
That's like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
He's right. God damn, you pulled that out.
This
That
is,
was
or
nice.
30 years ago, excuse me.
Well
Woo,
done,
what am I doing?
I'm a Pearl Jam stan. Where I was.
What are you in a band? You a singer?
Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I was.
So, and your dad, I'm blown away by this. I am just absolutely blown away by the fact that your old man was a recording artist in Chile.
Insane. Left
Yes.
everything.
This
for the
is
family.
nuts.
It's a good family, man.
Yeah.
It's a really good family.
What do your siblings do?
Let's see. Mario. Let's see. My oldest is retired. My oldest.
Yeah.
Then there's there's Mario, who is a nurse.
Okay.
And he's also in a bunch of bands in town.
Yeah, he's in Trist for one of those big bands.
He's a
Really?
drummer in Trist. He's the guitar player in Vinyl.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the drummer in an Iron Maiden tribute band now.
In an Iron Maiden tribute
Yeah,
band?
that's-
Man,
it's
He was also the drummer in a Genesis tribute band too.
They're still kicking. They're
Are they
still
still
going.
playing?
Yeah, they'll play once, like 3 times a year. That's it, like once a quarter or something.
I think they're called the Waiting Room.
The Waiting Room,
The
yeah.
Waiting Room. Yeah.
wow.
It's insane.
They do
Has
the
your
Peter
dad done
Gabriel
any-
and the Phil Collins.
Has your dad done any music here besides karaoke?
Nope. He just
gave it up.
Yep.
Wow.
Gave it up. My brother Rodney's a teacher at Hilton.
Okay.
Hilton?
All right.
Hilton. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
did you
He's a
ever,
monster guitar player too, but
so everybody got dad's talent.
yeah, it's crazy.
Mom sing?
No.
She was just hot groupie.
Yeah,
She
pretty much.
loved all the-
She was,
Yeah.
She was a hot
Yeah.
groupie
Now,
back
now that
then.
you think about it, you're like, oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that image in your head. I'm just thinking hot groupie. Danny sent me a story
hilarious.
that I when I clicked the link, it says this page does not exist.
Oh, okay.
And it was Danny writing something, but it spurred something that happened outside of here last night. I'm going to the bathroom, and I can smell weed big time. And I hear this, "Hey, sir." That's when you know you're old, because when they start
Yeah.
going, "Hey, sir,"
I
it's
get
like,
that.
"Hey, sir." And I go, "Hey, man, what's happening?" The guy's like, just waiting on my food. I'm getting ribs. I go, "Yeah, I can smell the weed." I go, "How good are those ribs?" He starts laughing hysterically. I go to the bathroom. I come back. Guy's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm still waiting on those ribs, man." I go, "These ribs are going to be the best ribs you've ever had." I go,
plays
"That
cranks. I'm telling you, that
weed-
Chinese plays cranks.
Yes, it does. I go, the weed is going to make these so much better. I go, you know what these ribs are going to taste like? These ribs are going to taste like the best pussy you've ever had. This kid fucking loses it. He must have laughed for 10 minutes. Like
He's
that
like Beavis and Butthead.
You know, that high, that stoner laugh. But what was the article? You said, it said something in the headline, and I can't open it.
So there's this woman who, like, all of a sudden, like, she was taking medical marijuana.
Okay.
Because she had a medical marijuana license and she was buying it from a dispensary from the state. And apparently,
state?
New York State.
Okay.
And apparently, she was getting poisoned by this marijuana. Come to find out that there was like metals and other fillers in the marijuana. Shocker, because like they pretty much put anything in food nowadays to fill it up. The FDA just approves pretty much anything. So this, like, all of a sudden they found out there were metals and other chemicals inside the weed that she was eating, and she was getting sick because of the medical marijuana.
The medical marijuana. This is interesting because
Yikes.
now other states have had. You would think you would hear more of this, right? and this story would make headlines. I wonder why the page doesn't exist anymore, or at least maybe it was a bad link you sent. Maybe
Existed
someone
this afternoon.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
But I wonder if somebody made them shut it down, right? Because they don't want it out there.
Kathy Hochul's like, we don't
gonna
have
say,
a border problem.
I don't-
we don't have a marijuana problem.
I don't
Why
know.
you got to get a guy?
Well, this is why I'm curious, because how come Colorado? We've never heard this with Colorado. We've never heard it with Massachusetts. Haven't heard it with any Maine, with where medicinal marijuana was first, and then it became legalized marijuana.
Big marijuana shutting it down.
Yeah,
Keeping it hushed.
But I'm going. What,
Think?
I don't understand. Like, I love the gummies. Matter of fact, now
Can't do them.
there's somebody who's selling. Somebody gave me THC infused water that they sell
They sell that in Tennessee too.
at a gas station.
What?
Huh?
Wait, at a gas station.
Yes, in Bushnell's Basin, you can go into the gas station and they have a great
Yeah, they have
craft
that.
beer selection, and that's where this guy claims he bought it. I didn't know you could. I thought but it's 20.
who's
It's 20
distributing
milligrams.
Oh my! Who's distributing that?
I don't know. You know what? I should
that
bring
like-
the can in. I haven't
in
opened it yet.
Tennessee, like when we went to Nashville,
Yeah.
they couldn't sell it in the bars, but they could sell it in the restaurants. It was weird. They were selling THC infused seltzer water.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, mellow you out a little bit. I don't have a problem with it. I don't like hearing that because I think that's terrible.
Yeah, I
that's
mean-
what we want to
Well,
avoid.
the idea is that, like, okay, so there's a lot of fentanyl going around. We've seen the
Yes,
commercials
yes,
now.
yes.
It's like, yeah, get one of those Narcan things. It's like, wait a time out. How about we just stop, using drugs, but we'll never prevent that. So what happens is,
Says the guy who's got an $80 a month supplement habit.
wait a minute. I take supplements.
Yes, it's
I
the
take
same
supplements.
thing. Same type of. You're on that vein, my friend. You're on that vein.
I've never done drugs in my
You're
life.
just not getting
These are
skinny and not
supplements. These are
getting
going to help
high.
me stay healthy and
Yeah.
to live longer.
Yeah.
And have more fruitful life.
Help you stay healthy until
How
your
old's,
doctor says don't.
Willie Nelson?
Right. Well, that's true.
How old's
But
Keith
the
Richards?
point is, though, is that they are starting to find fentanyl in
Yes.
let's put non-state regulated marijuana, right? So they go to the dispensary.
Yes.
You know it's clean. You
Yes.
know it's from the government.
Yes.
And then you realize, wait a minute.
Oh, it's one lady that they probably didn't like.
Our government.
She's probably bitching.
I mean, for crying out loud,
She's a whore.
aspartame could kill you. Aspirin could kill you. Acetaminophen could kill you.
Well,
all these drugs that they've approved can
Yes.
kill you. So all these fillers that they put in food. Just look at something that's processed when you go to the supermarket and just read the labels.
I will not.
You can't even understand what
I
that
don't
crap
want
is
do you know
in
what?
there.
Do you know what xanthan gum is?
No.
Yeah.
But
Or how about wood rosin?
right, exactly.
Or rosin of wood, or whatever it is.
Dextrose.
You'll see it on the back of a Gatorade bottle.
Yeah.
Or
red,
whatever.
My favorite
Yellow
Yellow
5,
number
yellow
7.
yellow 6, yellow
Yeah.
7, red 5. I mean, so
Red Dye 5 was supposed to make like kids hyper and all
Red
kinds
5
of stuff.
standing by.
yeah. So
I'm
and
going to
then
make yellow number 9 in a minute.
and they found out, like, I know somebody whose kid, they found out it was Red Dye 5 who led them to having Tourette's. They figured out once they took that, removed that from their diet,
Yeah.
they stopped they stopped having as many Tourette's episodes.
Yeah.
Ticks.
But ticks.
Yeah.
But the point is, though, is that you're supposed to trust, like, you had one job to do, medical marijuana, and you couldn't get that right.
Who was the guy we were in a tennis team
It was
with that had
one
Tourette's?
person.
Remember the kid that played the tennis team with us at Aquinas? Had Tourette's?
How do I not remember this?
Had glasses. I can't think of his name. He'd be out there. He'd get ready to serve, and he would just have melt into like
oh my
a
God.
Tourette's.
How do I not
fit.
remember that? How did I not
And he-
die laughing?
We were always laughing.
The kid would go into Tourette's
would just-
episodes.
he would
Would
start
he
having-
curse?
While we're playing tennis?
No, he just would make noises.
Oh, okay.
how do I not
Ticks and
remember this?
clicks
It was
and
Brian something, I feel like.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a
I'll
chick?
sleep on it.
Wasn't there a chick on Ally McBeal? I think it was Anne Heche played the part of the woman who had Tourette's, and she would just like start swearing and saying dirty words.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that on Ally McBeal. I'm not saying it probably could have been. I just don't.
Or Melrose Place. I can't believe you brought up Melrose
Melrose Place, man.
Those are
Thursday
What is
nights,
going on here?
Look at this,
90210.
look at the sideburns. They're still there. He
dude.
still
I
plays
take a lot of
homage.
pride in my
Yes, you
my
should.
Jason Priestley,
Yeah.
Luke Perry
Yes,
sideburns.
very
You look good.
Thank you, thank you. It's the vitamins and the supplements.
The vitamins. You should try medical marijuana. You should try a gummy. I think you should try like a.
I can't do gummies, man.
Nobody like a 5 milligrams.
Let's go right to heroin.
A 2.5 milligram. Don't do that. 2.5 milligram. See, the problem they used to say with the joints was the people would dip them in
PCP
PCP. Yes.
or angel dust.
And angel dust.
never done-
I remember a kid getting arrested in 6th grade for having angel dust in my school. Yeah.
Sixth
Did he,
grade.
did he know?
Jeff Vadney got arrested for having, I guess. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Jeff Vadney.
But he was tried like a minor.
How many gummies would you take if they had a Guinness flavored gummy? You'd be
No, I don't like getting too high where I can't do anything.
6 pitchers.
You're like catatonic.
Well, I've been
But
told-
just keep
I've been
the
told
edge
that-
off with like the microdosing.
The
I'm a
dosing
fan.
is in pictures.
You've done microdosing?
No, I'm microdosing of gummies,
Oh, okay.
not
I thought you meant like
microdosing of
LSD.
acid. No, but there's that is done for psychological therapy.
I've heard
a lot.
that.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I'm so scared. Can't do it.
Do you have a lot of fears?
I do.
Do you really?
Sharks, spiders.
Spiders?
No, I don't mind spiders. I just don't like the spiders that
British?
have hair on them with those eyes. And
Yeah.
they smile at you and you're like, fuck.
Tarantula. Yeah.
Not for me, that.
All right. So planes.
Yeah, oh yeah,
The
definitely.
British.
What about what about the
What about ice?
How about Balkans? Do you have a problem with Balkans? We have a friend who's a Balkan.
Chileans?
That's fantastic.
Any other Latin American countries, South American countries, Brazilians? Are you afraid of Brazilians?
No.
A Brazilian could be painful.
Yeah, I was
I
told
have
by
a lot of friends from Brazil.
I was told by my friend that like everything in Brazil is designed to kill you. Is that true?
It sounds. Oh, it could be Colombia.
Okay, probably that too.
Yeah.
Could be either Brazil or Colombia.
Wow.
Could be wrong.
And your parents go back, family's still there.
Yeah.
I wonder if dad goes back and ever performs, has a reunion tour.
Oh my god.
Like, you know,
That'd be amazing.
just didn't
I
like
just want to be a roadie.
We
I
thought
just want to be a
we thought you were
roadie.
dead.
Or some
I thought you were dead.
or some like a current affair type of show comes up to America and finds Alf's dad does a documentary about
Yes.
it, airs it in Chile, and all of a sudden like he
Chile
gets,
Netflix.
we found so and so.
We'll do the documentary.
Getting checks
I'm
in the
buying
mail.
a camera. We'll do a documentary on your dad. This would be amazing.
Check.
What about your uncle? What happened to your uncle?
He's in Australia.
Okay,
No, wait. No, he's back in Chile.
okay.
He's still
What
in
was he
Chile.
doing? Why did so he left during the Civil War?
My family did. The family pretty much said, we're going to stay here. You guys go there. And then when they came here, we came here, and then we split here. Some went to California.
Right.
Some went to Toronto.
Pick Rochester.
Yeah. Well,
Kodak.
Kodak, Xerox.
Yeah.
Do they
Josh
have residuals in Chile for money for the music? Does your dad get a fat check that nobody knows
no,
about
not
every
anymore.
month?
No, not anymore. That'd be hot.
Did your
man.
dad look it up and go, "Oh, Lou Graham"? All right, we'll go there.
Yeah. How great would that be?
Your dad's been hiding this fat check from
I
the whole
so
family for
badly-
35 years.
I know, right?
I so badly want to talk to your dad. I think there would be a really interesting conversation about one coming here, but giving all that up.
It's insane.
You know?
Yeah. And you don't realize when you're a kid, you don't see this shit.
Of course you
And then
don't.
once you,
Because they're your parents.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You just, they do.
then you hit your 40s and you're like, oh, now I get
Yeah.
it.
You and your brother should learn his song and do a one-off. Learn his songs and do a one-off show somewhere.
You sure about this?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
We'll get Tommy to do
Wait,
it.
so wait a second. Next year is a big year for you.
What's next year?
Big 5-0, buddy.
Oh, I'm 49. I'll be 49 in a couple months.
right.
next
Next
year.
year. Next
Next
year.
year.
25.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
25.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm so bad with math. I never passed math.
I know. I cheated off you. I never passed it either.
I got a 24 on my math final exam in Quietus. Remember that? 24.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And you probably get like 10 points for putting your name.
Even Chile said we don't want him back.
Yeah, he can count to 4 playing drums.
I thought you got a 24.
That's true. That's an interesting thing. Music and math are very similar.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand that.
A lot of math in
Ridiculous.
in music. Well, at least writing music and maybe reading too a little bit. Danny
you
doesn't. Danny, you don't read.
You read, right?
I read all the time.
No, reading music.
Oh, I can't read music.
That's
me
what
neither.
I meant.
My wife can. I can't.
I read. I read all the time. What are you talking about? No, I know you read.
Yeah.
I know you can read.
I
didn't
can't
know.
read
Is
either,
he,
man.
is he smart or is he like me?
I once I got approached maybe 7 years ago by a band on a cruise ship or like a promoter or producer that was putting a band on a cruise ship. And they're like, hey, we need a drummer. Are you interested? I was like, yeah, sure, absolutely. And they gave me the list of songs and it's all Brown Eyed Girl. It's all pocket. It's
Yeah.
easy shit. And I was like, let me sleep on this. That's pretty cool. And his last question was, can you read music? And I'm like, no. And he goes, oh, we can't hire you. And I was like, it's fucking Brown Eyed Girl.
Right. It's not
Are you
hard.
kidding me? I was like,
Nick
are you
Cannon kicked out of the band and
serious?
Drumline. Come on.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? It's pocket songs. It's just tell me how to start and when to end.
Why you never tried to learn, never wanted to learn to read music?
No, and I never. It was just it's all by ear.
Yeah.
Once you start learning by ear, you just don't go back.
Right?
Yeah, it's ears and patterns. It's like you just learn the patterns.
Yeah.
And you're like,
it's actually easier than like once you learn the song, it's actually easier than remembering the lyrics. Because every word is different, whereas the song patterns are pretty much like all just the same.
Right.
You know, it's just different versions, but it's a lot easier to learn the music than it is to learn the lyrics.
Wow. So did you ever play Guitar Hero?
Yes.
Hated it. You did. Why?
Hate it because I'm like, no, this is not how it goes.
It's not true.
Oh, it's not true.
Gee, it's not blue.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Also, it's like if you actually like just like if you have the volume down on Guitar Hero, all it is just clicking noises, like click,
Yeah,
click,
yeah.
click, click, click.
That's
you
how
know.
silent discos are.
And by
Yes.
the way, yeah, it is. And by the way, like Guitar Hero kind of like went away,
It did. It did totally disappear.
just dropped.
I don't know why. It was great for classic rock.
Yeah.
Because it brought a whole new interest into a lot of the
Yeah,
music.
kids
you're
were
not
like, well, who is this Jethro Tull person?
Right. Well, but I mean, I think even Poison, right?
Yeah.
There was a resurgence and an interest.
Dad, can we play Nothing But a Good Time?
Yes,
Sure,
that's
son.
what it was. Nothing but a good time.
Well, they did a whole.
Censored at least. You know?
Yeah.
I think it was a little
They're
bit.
like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Well, they
you
did an
shouldn't be
episode of
listening to this.
South Park where they're playing Guitar Hero, and then Stan's dad comes out in his robe and his underwear with a guitar, and he's trying to play Kansas. And they're like, "Yeah, Dad, this sucks."
That episode's so good. It's like, oh, this
And
is how you really play.
He's like singing the song too, and this for the seasons. And
Yeah.
they're like, "Dad, get out of here."
That's
oh man, I forgot about that episode. So
all right.
good.
Be careful of the marijuana in New York State if you've got a
Yeah,
medicinal
please,
license.
people.
Yeah. The dispensaries, but that's the first I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, I know. You think they get one thing right?
And then they took the article. That's why I'm wondering. Fake news, possibly.
Could be.
Possibly.
Might be.
Fake news. Maybe.
Someone's
A little
getting to her. Well, think about this. New York State, like even when we started like doing when gambling was going throughout the country, right?
Yes.
You could bet on DraftKings.
Yes. No.
New York State put the kibosh on it until like
College. Yes.
they put the
did,
kibosh
yes.
on it because I used to do DraftKings ads when I was on the radio, and then they go, "Hey, we got to stop." I go, "Why? Was I doing something wrong?" No, New York State, the AD like has like put a moratorium on it until they get their palms greased.
Well, palms greased. They made more money than any other state in the shortest period of time.
Yeah.
They made more than Jersey, which started a few months, maybe a year prior.
But yeah, because they looked next door, everybody was going to Jersey to
Right.
gamble.
So that's what really pushed it through.
Yeah.
But then I loved it too on the radio because we did those DraftKings. They paid and paid. They cut a huge deal with one of those companies.
I did pretty good at the race the other day.
Oh, how about this guy?
Did you call Racing Randy?
NASCAR. Yeah, we called Racing Randy, and Randy was like
Randy was
pissed.
pissed.
He goes, I don't
No way,
understand
man.
how some guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because I used to call Randy.
Yeah.
I go, Randy, give me the 6 guys. Okay, here's where you bet. I go, Randy, that's way over the salary cap. You gotta spread it out.
What?
Are the phones on?
I don't have. Why? Do you want?
Some people are looking. They want to call in, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Randy, because there's a salary cap. You could pick 6 drivers, and Randy would pick like the 5 or 6 bets. I go, no, we got to spread it out and figure out, who's doing what. So I would send him the list, and he'd pick me 6 drivers, and we never won. So you won, Kevin?
I just picked
Kevin
the winner.
won
I picked the winner
$5.
and the manufacturer.
Kevin did $5.
I like
and
tied.
won 105.
Oh, wow.
With William Byron. So when we tell Randy, Randy's like, well, good for him. I'll tell you what, I don't know how you can cause the biggest wreck in the entire race and come out the winner. I'm still trying to figure that one out. He's like all pissed off.
It would have been like 300 or 400 if AJ Allmendinger won. I took one guy, a name that I'd heard of, and just had long odds. I'm like, well, let me throw $5 at it.
That's how you win with
Yeah, you're like,
DraftKings.
oh, that's a nice color car. I'll take that one.
You gotta bet the long shots. It's the only way you're gonna make money.
All right. I have the phones are open. Why, are people trying to call
Somebody said that they wanted you to answer the phone, so
in? Okay.
I checked the book of face.
I got you. All right. Well, let's see. I'll play one of the messages. Let's see. Here we go.
Hey, Bill.
No, that's it. That was all this. And the other is this one.
Hey, Billy. What's going on, bro? I'm keeping track. Don't worry.
All right. Hang on.
Yeah, we're getting a call.
Yes, we're getting the call. Caller, you are on the air. Hello. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. I have to change this real quick.
Hold on, don't move.
Maybe they answered.
Yeah, we're right here. We answered.
Hello, Bill.
Hello.
You know what this is?
I do.
Do you?
Is this Purse Pisser?
No, it's Chris Lubert.
Oh, what's up, Luber?
Christopher Luber, Bubba.
Hey, man, how you been?
Kelly English.
Is that Bill Moran?
And Kelly English.
Newly engaged, I believe.
Hi, Alfie.
Oh,
Hi,
is that
Bill.
Kelly? Hi, Kelly.
Oh, so these are friends
Hey,
of the Alfs.
I have,
Okay.
I have
Fans.
fans.
You
This
do.
is
You're
amazing.
a fan.
We're friends
I
of
have
yours
fan.
too, Bill.
Bill, I've been on the show. This is Wayne County Squares.
I know exactly who it is. I know exactly who it is. How you been?
Pretty good.
Good. And
Somebody kicked the cow.
Alfie, we're so proud of you.
What? I just showed up and they're feeding me alcohol.
There's a bit of a delay, but and I hate to tell you this, but I have not listened or watched your podcast until today. And something told me to just look it up, and I seen that beautiful bald man over there sipping a red cup, and I was like, babe, that's Alfie.
well, I don't know if I should be insulted or pleased. I'm not sure what to think here. I haven't. Did we do something that offended you?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Life goes on.
No, I know. Well,
Or one time.
you guys have a lot going on, right? You had the fire and
Correct.
yeah. How have things been? I remember the fire, and I know you've got a lot. So
We're doing okay.
Taking it day by day.
yeah. But everybody, this was like a really scary. I remember we had you on, and you told us about it, Chris, with the all of a sudden feeling the door and trying to get everybody out and waking the kids up and making sure they get out, and then you went back in.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember the whole story there. Well, you sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
As do you.
Well, I appreciate it, and I'm glad you checked in. Look at this. You got a little nudge
crazy.
from the other side to check it out.
It's insane.
It is insane. Thank you, Chris.
Love you guys.
Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice to hear from you.
Goodbye.
We love all of you.
Love you too. There you go. All right. I feel bad about that.
I was going to ask if the insurance check came out. They get one of those Amazon houses that like unfold out of a box.
That looks
I
so
saw
cool.
that
It does look
today.
cool.
That looks so
Yeah.
cool.
I saw that today.
How do you hook up the plumbing though? That's the only thing.
Cool.
Just don't answer questions.
All right, we'll take a moment. But first,